I decided to put Oner Active's hybrid collection to the test, and this is how it went. Just for reference, I am 5'6". Straight across the board, I am an extra large. My pants are usually a size 12 to 14. I lean more towards 12. My top is usually an extra large, sometimes a large, but for the most part, I'm pretty much a standard extra large. And everything that I usually order, I'll be judging all the items based on sizing, comfort, style, performance, and last but definitely not least, price. When it comes to sizing, I'll be letting you guys know if it is true to size, if it runs too big, if it runs too small. It runs anywhere from the smallest size being extra small and the largest size being extra, extra large. Next thing I'll be going through is comfort. I'll let you know if the fabric is breathable, stretchy, and if it holds its shape, and how it feels on my body. Next thing I will be judging this on is the style. Is it functional? Does it have pockets? Color of it. It is true to what is being represented on the website. Next is performance. I have already worked out in all of these items. I did go through each and every one of these items, except for this one just because it's not cold outside yet, so I haven't bought a time to use the sweater, but I will talk about this one at the very end. Do I have full motion? Can I exercise in it? Do I feel confident in it? I have very thick thighs, so I'll be letting you guys know if it is shafting proof. They do advertise these more so I think for running, so I did run in these and let you guys know how that went. So I'll be going through the performance of all these items. And then last but not least, the price. Is it worth the price that I paid? Okay, first thing first, I have the Go-To Seamless Fitted Mid Top in the color Vintage Navy. Here is the top. When it comes to sizing, I got this in a size extra large. I would say it is true to size. On their website, it does have a size guide, and the first time I ever ordered from Oner Active, I measured all of that to get the size extra large, and pretty much have been a standard extra large for them. I'm about 195 pounds, 5'6", and I would say I carry most of my weight on my bottom half. Looks a lot smaller, I think, when you see it. It is very stretchy. It's also made out of a nice breathable fabric. On the back of it, it says honor your body, and the inside on the back. I thought that was a really cool detail. It also has their Oner Active symbol on the left side. It does roll. Isn't really too much of a problem. When I wore this, I did tuck it into my pants. It is mid, so it is made to be a little bit cropped. It is not like their longer one. I love the length of it. I'm someone who doesn't really like too much of a cropped top. It covers what I wanted to cover, but it does roll up a little bit, but it's not really bothersome. I'm pretty sure this class I did either a conditioning or a sprint class. Honestly, they are both very difficult. It held up for my workout. I did not have to do too much adjusting. I did notice the rolling up when I was doing the Bosu burpees, but other than that, everything else was perfect. And I was doing intense workouts. So price was $38, but if you follow any of their Oner Active athletes, a lot of them do have codes which can help you out with the price. So I did not pay, I guess, full price for it, but is it worth $38? I'd say the material is really good. It makes me feel really confident, and keeping everything else in mind, I do think this will last me a while. I still have all of my Oner Active shirts that I've purchased previously. I know that's a tough one because I'm kind of cheap. Overall, rate this shirt a good 8.5 out of 10. I'm very picky when it comes to giving out 10s, but I would purchase this again. I do have another color that's coming right up. I won't touch too much on this one just because I went through it with the blue one. This is the exact same one, but in the color white. Everything is the same. This is the Go-To Seamless Fitted Mid Top in the color white in a size extra large. This one was great. I actually wore this running and I had it tucked into my pants. So when it came to the rolling right here, I don't think I noticed it much just because it was tucked in. When these kind of shirts are tucked in, you don't really see too much movement in them, which is great. And because it is the same shirt as the other one, it'd be around an 8.5. You know what? This will be an 8.5. This will be a 9 just because I love this color a little bit more than this one. Those are the Go-To Seamless Mid Top. Next item is the Unified Double Layer Shorts 5-inch seam. I got the color Arctic Blue in a size extra large. These are 55 USD. I did get $45 off. I made this one as a second purchase and everything else was one purchase. So $3 you spend, you get points. So I got this at a really good price. So already for me, the price was worth it, but it is $55. I struggle so much to find shorts because I tend to chaft. So when it comes to sizing, like I mentioned, I got a true to size. It has built-in shorts underneath, which I love. I think these are the reasons why I didn't chaft. And it has the Oner Active logo on the top of the back of the shorts. These are so cute. These are definitely out of my comfort zone. It made me feel so confident when I was running. And as someone who always only wore black leggings, and I still kind of do, but I'm trying to branch out and not wear as much black leggings and introduce color into my life, this really made me feel confident. I remember in the car feeling like I can wear color and feel confident, because I feel like a lot of times I always heard that like wearing black makes you look smaller. I was always trying to make myself smaller than what I actually was. And these just brought a different set of confidence I didn't know I had. I would not size up, I would not size down. It is true to size if you use their sizing guide. Comfort, it is nice and stretchy. The built-in shorts underneath held in place, so I did not have to worry about chafting. Nice breathable stretchy material, and it holds its shape. The style, love the color. Like I said, blues are something that I've learned look really well on me. And it also has zippers. So these zippers are not big enough to hold a phone. They are pretty small. This is how far it goes. Not too far, just I guess like where my fingers are. I use these to hold my keys and my AirPod box. I also am not the kind of person who usually puts my phone in my pocket, just because I'm always changing the music while I'm running. I wouldn't have put my phone in it, so I mainly need these pockets for my keys. When it comes to performance, I did not chaft, and I would say that these are thick thighs approved. As someone who did not have any shorts to run with, which is kind of sucks because it's fall time and this gives me more like summer vibes. I wish I bought them in the beginning of the summer, and I want to get all the colors, but like I said, a little bit on a budget, so I could not get all the colors, but I would definitely buy these again the next time. I love their orange color. I think it was maybe sold out. Maybe that's why I didn't get it. No chafting, no riding up. They were perfect, comfy, and so cute. Made me feel confident. I would say the price of $55, $56 was worth it for me, just because I cannot find something at a smaller price that will do the same. For the first time, I'm rating shorts for running a 10. I know I've rated their other leggings not so high, but I would buy these in every single color. So Oner Active, if you're watching, send me all of these shorts with the spandex, with the built-in shorts, of course, because that is, I think, what is helping me not chaft. Send me all the colors and I will wear them all for the rest of my life. These would be a 10 in my book. I'm obsessed with them. If you see me wearing them all the time, mind your business. Next up are the Air Move joggers. I took a conditioning class in these, and in part of the conditioning we did some running, so I was able to judge them on running as well as conditioning. So these are the Air Move joggers, and these right here, you know what, let me go through my categories. First off, sizing. I got these in a size large. I'm usually a standard extra large, and these fit me perfect. I don't know if I should tell you girlies to size down. I guess I would say size down on these. I did get them in a long, so I don't know if that played a role on these fitting me better. The fabric is nice and stretchy. Love the waistband. It has the adjustable drawstrings. It's real. I don't know if you've ever had pants that have fake drawstrings. I don't know why they do that, but these are real. So you can adjust them. If you have a mommy tummy like I do, there's a lot of space for your mommy tummy. These are like a good, like, I feel like even like summer pants if you're more on the modest side and you don't want to wear leggings. These are the perfect pants. Once again, Oner Active, if you're watching this, you blew me away with these pants. I was in shock when I tried these on. Here's my reaction. Favorite pants. The blue ones are my favorite shorts, but when it comes to pants, I almost want to just like give up on leggings and only wear Air Move joggers. I do tend to dress a little bit more so on the modest side, so I like that these aren't like very tight on like my body and they're very loose. I really love that about these. These will probably be my go-to leggings, my go-to joggers in the winter. And I can stretch in them. As you can see in this video, I can stretch. They make me feel really confident. They are $66. If you follow any Oner Active athlete, they will give you a code for you before you check out, and I think it's a really good code. And also with every dollar you spend, you also get points. It's a win-win. When it comes to bottoms, when it comes to shirts, no, I would not spend $66 on a shirt. But when it comes to bottoms, because I get so much use out of them and I need a good bottom for like running, I do not mind paying the extra dollar. I don't mind spending extra money on the quality of my pants. And these also go with jeans. I do not mind spending like anywhere from $50 to $80 on a bottom, just because I know that I will get a lot of use into it. So I would say for the price point, I'm okay with spending this price, even though I am a little bit on the cheaper side. I would rate these a 10. So next up, these are actually sweaty. I worked out in them today. I ran in them and I did strength training. So sizing, I would say maybe a size up, because these are an extra large. Sorry if there's like butt sweat on it. Like I said, these are dirty. These felt pretty tight on me, so I would say size up. These are the unified high-waisted pocket shorts, 6-inch seam. So I think it makes your butt look really nice. It also has pockets. These now fit your phone, are functionable for your phone, for your keys, if you're running in them. The fabric definitely holds its shape. I feel like it really holds you in, and maybe that's why I'm like, maybe I need to size up because it feels a little tight. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I kind of wished I had sized up to an extra large. I think I would like the way it fit me better. I don't like things like making me feel too tight, like I'm busting like a can of biscuits. Don't really like that look or that feel. Thumbs down when it came to running. I noticed that this was starting to rise up, and if I had ran probably another mile or two, I would have chafted. These, sadly for me, are not thick thighs approved. I don't know if I got the wrong size or what it was. So when it came to running, I would give it a thumbs down. But when it came to conditioning, this is where like strength training comes in. The strength training kind of saves the score a little bit. For some reason, when I was strength training, I didn't feel as much like it rolling up. It actually made me feel really confident when I was strength training, but also it doesn't take away from the running. So hybrid, I know this is the hybrid collection. So when it came to running, 5.6, but when it came to the strength training, that kind of brought up the score to like an 8. So I guess overall a total of a 7. If I put the running and the strength training together, I would give it a 7. I would not buy this again for $54. I would just rebuy this one, even in the same color or a different color. So for me, the price was not worth it, just because I know that if I had ran another mile or two, it would have chafted. But for my strength training class, for my strength training girlies, these are it. These make your butt look really well, and they have pockets. And they also, like for your mommy tummy, they make you feel like really put together. Yeah. I wonder if I lose, like, because I am on a weight loss journey, I wonder if I lose weight. I wonder when I like drop some pounds, if it will change the score of it, because that's happened to one of Oner Active's leggings. I think they're unified leggings as well. I dropped weight and it fit me, so maybe it was just wrong sizing. I don't know, but size up. For my thick leg girls, these are probably not good for running. For my strength training girlies, these are good for you. Okay, this is sweaty, extremely sweaty. I did a conditioning workout in them. The Go-To Seamless Fitted Mid Vest in the color white. This is $36 in an extra large. Sizing, I would say, is true to size. It is similar to the other shirts. I did not actually experiencing rolling, but I had them tucked into these. So I don't know. But because these two were paired together, never like rolled its way up when I was working out in them. I felt confident in it, but $36 is a little bit on the pricier side for like a tank top, just because I'm used to spending a lot less at Old Navy. But I can't compare the material to the Old Navy one, because their stuff has already shrunk on me. I don't think this will shrink on me as fast. The material I think is good. I mean, I feel like to me it's kind of like your average shirt. It's a little show through also, so I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. Maybe if I had more muscles to show off, I would buy another one of these, but I'm not a muscle girl yet. So, and I'm hoping to be, because that's why I'm strength training, show off this muscle. So I think the total rating for this one, kind of went through it by fast. It did its job. It made me feel confident. A little bit, like I said, on the pricier side. I think I'm just comparing it to the prices of Old Navy, but Old Navy shrunk on me, so I think I'd just give it a 7. Last but not least, I'm wearing the Unified Pocket Jacket in a size extra large in the color black. This was $64. A little pricey. Maybe I would price it $50. I think this one is really cute. It makes me feel really confident. I feel like an athlete in it. And I think part of Oner Active's main thing is to make you feel confident, and this one definitely does. It has 2 pockets on each side. It keeps you nice and warm. I have not worked out in it, and that is because it is hot where I live, and wearing a sweater while I'm running or conditioning, I'm going to overheat. So I've not worn it, but I've worn it for this whole video. I really like it, and that is why I chose to wear it for this video. I think it's really cute. It also has the Oner Active logo in the back. I personally really love it. Would I buy it again for that price? I would buy it if I had like coupons, just because I am a little bit on the cheaper side and I don't spend that much on clothes. I actually don't go shopping that often. So I try to keep in mind also like how long it will last me. A lot of the Oner Active things that I've bought have lasted me, and they are in really good condition, except for one shirt. But other than that shirt, everything has been great. So it is a little bit on the pricier side, so I'm gonna bring it down a point. I would give it an 8.5, just because to me it's a little bit pricey. But I think for people that usually spend and are not like living on a budget like me, I think most people would buy it. Let me know, is $60 expensive to you guys? I don't know. But that is it for this Oner Active try-on haul. Hopefully you like it. If you are gonna buy anything that I've mentioned in this video, the 2 things that I would invest in for my thick thighs girls are their Air Move joggers. Different from their other joggers. I have their other joggers. They're great and everything. They're a little bit thicker, but if you want something that you're just like want to work out in, and like the other ones are more like lounging, and it makes you look cute and it makes you look nice. When I'm on my period, I throw those things on. I love them. But for exercising, Air Move joggers are the way, and their Air Move shorts are amazing for running. So if you're gonna spend on anything that I mentioned in this video, these are the 2 things that I would recommend for my thick-thighed girls. Thank you guys for watching another Oner Active